Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the first Student of the Month of the 2025-2026 school year. I am Dr. Katie Stein, and I am one of the assistant principals here, along with Ms. Eke and Dr. Williams, and our very, very, very proud principal, Dr. Adam. We are so proud of these students who have been selected for the Student of the Month for October. This ceremony was established to recognize students who exemplify excellence in all aspects of their lives, not only through their academic and athletic achievements, but through their character, integrity, and leadership. These honorees distinguish themselves each day by demonstrating respect, responsibility, and a commitment to making a positive impact within our school community and beyond. Each member of our staff may only nominate one student per year, so this technically makes your child their Student of the Year, which I think we should give them a hand for that. We extend our sincere appreciation to our faculty for their continued dedication and commitment to nurturing our students' growth and success. We are now going to start with the ceremony. Our first nominee was from Mr. Prain with Charlotte Shear. Come on up, Charlotte. Mr. Prain's going to come up and he's going to talk, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. My student of the month / year is Charlotte, my friend Charlotte here. A quick little speech. I had the pleasure of meeting Charlotte a few short years ago, and she has grown so much since then. It's hard to believe that she is already in her senior year. Makes me feel old. She has seamlessly joined the work-based learning program and begun her work placement here in the high school. Charlotte is eager to put to work and puts forth her best effort during every shift. She spends her work shifts helping out Mrs. Kramer in the library and helping to keep the hallways clean. She has great organizational skills and attention to detail, and she takes great pride in her work. In class, Charlotte participates and tries her best in every activity. She is friendly and outgoing, always saying hi to both staff and her peers. She is eager to help out and has a positive, conscientious attitude. Although I don't have her in class this year, she still greets me in the hallways and says goodbye before she leaves for the day. So, Charlotte, very well deserved. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Frank.
Of course.
Go to the front to get a picture together right here. Our next Student of the Month was selected by Mr. Salati, and we have Abby Kudish. Unfortunately, Mr. Salati couldn't be here today, but he did leave me something to read for you. Okay. Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure, and let's be honest, also my personal win to recognize my Student of the Month, Abby Kudish. Now, picking a student for this award wasn't easy. We've got students out there juggling job sites, timesheets, and schoolwork, but Abby has been absolutely crushing it. In the classroom and out in the real world at her job site at Ben Franklin Elementary. Abby participates in work-based learning as an instructional assistant in 2 kindergarten classes. Whether it's asking thoughtful questions, handing in timesheets, assisting students with their teachers, or even de-escalating tough situations, Abby is doing work-based learning the way it's meant to be done. Reasonably, professionally, and with just the right amount of determination. Abby has taken this opportunity seriously, but not too seriously. I've heard Abby handle tough feedback like a pro while also still managing to bring good sense of humor to everything she does. Let's be honest, transitioning from a classroom to a job site is no joke. But Abby has done it with maturity, hustle, and the kind of attitude that makes employers say, wait, can we keep them when the program ends? I seriously get text messages and emails from whom she works with, wishing to keep her longer than her shift each day. So today, we're not just celebrating a student, we're celebrating a future professional, someone who's already shown us what success looks like in both the workplace and in life. You have made me so proud to have you as a representative of our program at another school district. Congratulations, Abby. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't forget us when you're running your own classroom one day. Mr. Salati. Our next student of the month was selected by Mr. Ritchie, and we have Rayon Imam.
Good morning, everyone. I first want to congratulate all the students and families that are being recognized today. Starting high school can be a big transition, but Rayon has made it look easy. Since day one, he's shown up with a positive attitude, a strong work ethic, and a readiness to learn. Whether it's early Monday mornings or middle of the busy week, Rayon walks through the doors with a focus and energy that sets the tone for success. He has maintained an A average since the beginning of September, a reflection not only of his intelligence, but his consistency and dedication. Rayon doesn't just complete assignments, he puts thought into them. He asks questions, participates in class, and pushes himself to do better. Outside of the classroom, he is just as impressive. He's passionate about boxing and weightlifting, which speaks to his discipline and drive. He also enjoys cooking, a skill that shows his creativity and care, both of which shine through his personality. What truly sets him apart, though, is his character. He's respectful, well-mannered, and always willing to help others. He brings out the best in his peers simply by being himself. Rayon, thank you for showing us what it means to step up, work hard, and lead with kindness. We're proud to have you as part of our school community. Congratulations on being October Student of the Month.
Our next Student of the Month will be presented by Mr. Yancic with Olivia Seaton.
I don't know if I'll do it. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Football coach. Works. All right, so obviously going from 8th grade into freshman year is a huge transition. Add in the fact that we have a student teacher and it's a lot of chaos going on. Liv has really kind of separated herself. Really, it's that first impression. Dr. Williams always talks about it when he brings you guys into the auditorium. And to both my student teacher and myself, we thought that Liv stood out. And really what we look at Lawrence and what I always go by is the mission statement, where it's creating responsible, self-directed, lifelong learners who are prepared and serve their community, which Liv is lights out at all those things. So the fact that whether it's randomized grouping and critical thinking, her answers are always on point. She's always available and ready to help out students. She's daring. The fact that she's only been here for 2 months and day one she's ready to participate in our do now, so I get kind of primed for class, shows a sense that most kids don't really have. So it's really something that's awesome, and that risk-taking needs to continue to grow. Again, she's driven. So there was a time I messed up in the grade book, and Liv caught it right away and said, hey, I don't think this is right. I'm like, oh, damn, you're right. Okay, you got me. And so the fact that she holds herself accountable just as much as she holds us accountable has been really awesome to see. So I'm looking forward to the next 8 months, the continued year, and great job, continue the great success and work. No problem.
I am now going to invite up Mr. Foster for his nomination of Emily Kohler.
Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to recognize Emily as my October Student of the Month. I've had the privilege of teaching Emily in English 1 this year. She is truly a standout student, both in and out of the classroom. In class, Emily is a positive contributor who consistently brings thoughtful insights to our discussions and works diligently on every assignment. She approaches challenges with determination and a quiet confidence that inspires those around her. Whether she's analyzing quotes from our latest novel or collaborating with her peers over a Think Now prompt, Emily models what it means to be engaged, respectful, and eager to learn. Outside of class, she's also an active member of our school community through her work in the Lawrencian Newspaper Club, which I have the honor of advising. So far this fall, she's played a major role in covering her sports teams, writing articles that capture not only the highlights of the games, but also the spirit of our Cardinal athletes and fans. Her dedication and reliability for covering these stories has made a real difference in bringing our school's achievements to life, and has really helped the Lawrencian have a strong start for the year. I'm so proud of Emily, and I'm so excited to see all the great things she will continue to accomplish, especially now in her role as the freshman class historian. Congrats, Em.
We now have Ms. Buck with her October nomination, Luke McFarland. Please come up.
So this is our first student of the month, and I was really excited that I get to choose my student of the year in the first month. And I chose Luke because he really stood out in my classes. Out of all my students, he's in the very back of the room. And you would assume that he'd want to kind of hide out in the back of the room, but he stands out. He is a leader amongst all of his peers. He works hard. He is thoughtful in all of the things that he says and does in class. When I read what he writes as his work, you can tell that he's not just quickly writing down an answer. He's actually putting a lot of work into what he's saying, and he stands behind it. He is leading by example in the class, and I really appreciate that he is willing to speak up and give his thoughts, because I feel like we're only better when everybody is participating and everybody's giving their thoughts, and he just has a lot to give. And so I've really appreciated getting to know him this month, and I really look forward to getting to know him more throughout the year. But I feel like he is a real standout student in my classes, so thank you, Luke.
I am now going to invite up Michael Greco on behalf of Dr. Clark for October. Unfortunately, Dr. Clark could not be here today, but she did leave me something to read for Michael. Good morning, everyone. I want to begin by expressing my deepest regret for not being able to present this award to you in person, Michael. Please know that my absence does not take away from how proud I am of you and how much you deserve this honor. Michael, you were chosen as Student of the Month because you embody what every teacher hopes to see in their students: attentiveness, enthusiasm for learning, dedication to your work, and consistent participation. You show up every day ready to learn and make our class better just by being yourself. From the very first day, you walked in advocating for what you needed and did it in the sweetest, most confident way possible. That's something I always encourage my students to do. Be your strongest advocate. Because of that self-advocacy, you are excelling in what can be a challenging social studies elective. Michael, I must thank you for also helping me avoid more than a few cricket moments, as you're always ready to answer or question when others are quiet. Your voice, curiosity, and drive have truly enriched our classroom. Michael, whatever path you choose, I know you'll succeed. You already have two most important traits for success: an eagerness to learn and the courage to speak up for yourself. I believe in you, and I'm proud of the student you are. Keep pressing forward and don't change a thing. Let this honor motivate you to dream big and achieve. Congratulations. I'm so sorry, Michael. I am now going to invite up Ms. Zuchak with Alexis Krigliana.
Thank you very much. This is for you. Hello, I'm Ms. Zuchek, and I'm one of the chemistry teachers here at Lawrence. Student of the Month is actually one of my favorite Lawrence traditions. As Dr. Stein said, a teacher only gets one nomination every year. So if you are a student who's nominated, you really stood out to that teacher in multiple characteristics and traits, but also for an extended period of time. I first met Alexis when she was a sophomore last year in my resource and chemistry class, and immediately she stood out as a phenomenal student. Her ability to work hard and ask questions and take her understanding to the next level is undescribable. She's compassionate, she's kind, she can work with any type of student on any level, and always shows leadership qualities. This year she's in AP Chem with me again, and we all know that going from a regular class to an AP class is no joke. The pacing is hard, the content is difficult, but she's been handling it with grace and been doing phenomenal. As a teacher, you're told multiple times throughout your career that you will impact students' lives and change them. But I think we forget that it's a two-way street, and there are students that will impact your life as well. Alexis is the type of student that makes me a better teacher. Every time she asks questions or takes her understanding to the next level, it just shows me how I can improve my teaching strategy in my classroom. I have no doubt that no matter where life takes her after Lawrence, she will be successful in college and whatever career she decides. And that is why I selected Alexis as my Student of the Year. Congratulations.
I am now going to invite up Miss George for Mike Munoz Monteroso.
Ooh, go Mike.
Did I get it?
Hey Mike. Hi. Good morning everyone. I'm Miss George. I am doing the Student of the Month for the Math Department this year. And I chose Mike because Mike is in my Calculus Honors class, which you only need 3 years of math in order to graduate high school. So the fact that as a senior, Mike is not only choosing to be in a 4th year of math, but choosing to take calculus when there are other options, I think just really shows his just desire to learn and his investment in his own education. That is something that within the first week of you being in my classroom, I noticed. Mike comes in every day. One, he's so kind. He engages with me and with the other students. Just even a simple good morning is so welcomed. He works with anybody I put him with. He actively listens, which is an amazing, amazing characteristic to have. But he actively listens, he participates, he's just there to learn. And it is so wonderful to see. And I thank you so much for what you have put into our room. And I can't end without saying there have been multiple teachers that I've said, I have Mike here. And they're like, wow, that's great. He's awesome. So, thank you. And I thought you should know that.
Can I give you a hug?
Of course. Thanks. I'm sorry, Okay. Let's take a picture for Benny. Yep.
I'm now going to invite up Mr. Tees for Alexis Audette. You get two.
Good morning, everyone. So I get two, one for me and one for the Business Academy. So my name is Mr. Tees, and first and foremost, congratulations to everyone. So it's truly my pleasure to recognize Lexi as this month's Student of the Month. I've had the privilege of knowing Lexi for the past 3 years, and knowing that during that time, she has consistently gone above and beyond expectations in every way. As one of our current Vice Presidents of Career Development in DECA, Lexi has taken her leadership role seriously from day one. She's dependable, organized, and always the first to volunteer when something needs to get done. You never have to ask her twice. She steps up, takes initiative, and follows through with confidence and professionalism. What really stands out about Lexi is how much she's grown as a leader this year. She stepped into every challenge with a positive attitude and continues to lead by example. Whether she's planning DECA activities, helping her classmates, or tackling new projects, she does it all with maturity, creativity, and a strong sense of teamwork. In the classroom, Lexi is the kind of student who makes a difference for others. She helps her peers, encourages collaboration, and sets the tone for what it means to be a leader within DECA and in or outside the classroom. Her passion for learning, dedication to excellence, and a genuine care for those around her make her an incredible role model. Lexi truly shows what it means to be a student leader. She's dependable, driven, and always willing to go the extra mile to make a difference. I'm so proud of how far she's come and can't wait to see all the great things she'll accomplish next. Congratulations.
As Mr. T said, he is lucky he gets to select two, one for his classroom and then one for the Business Academy. For the Business Academy, we have Harrison Petrick. Please come up.
All right. It's a true pleasure to recognize Harrison as the Student of the Month for the Business Career Academy. Harrison has shown a remarkable passion for the field of business and is an active, enthusiastic member of our Business Academy. His curiosity, focus, and drive make him stand out among his peers. I've had the privilege of teaching Harrison in 3 different business courses, and in each one, he's demonstrated a genuine commitment in learning and personal growth. He doesn't just complete assignments, he takes initiative, asks great questions, and looks for ways to connect what we're learning to the real world. Harrison also has a natural ability to connect with others. He's a true team player, always ready to lend a hand to classmates, explain a concept, or simply bring a positive energy to the room. Those connections make a real difference in creating a welcoming and collaborative environment for everyone around him. Outside the classroom, Harrison's love for sports shines just as brightly. Whether he's talking about the big game, supporting a favorite team, or drawing lessons from athletics in his approach to schoolwork, you can see that the same competitive spirit and dedication in everything he does. Harrison exemplifies what we hope to see in our Business Academy students: hardworking, dependable, and a genuine passion about learning and teamwork. I'm incredibly proud of his accomplishments and can't wait to see all that he continues to achieve. Congratulations.
I would now like to invite up Mr. Underwood with his honoree, Peter Galino.
Good morning, everybody. Looking out at the students, the parent support, you can see why being a teacher, this is the easiest part. Seeing this, very well deserving, but I get to talk about Peter here. I'm part of the Health and Physical Education Department, and this year we started a new program. It's called Mentors in Motion. It's where students get to select, as going into their senior year, to be a mentor in motion, which means he is an unofficial student teacher of mine. He comes in, if I need help setting up, if I need help cleaning up, if I need help with a certain student, this is my man. Now, That is not a light task to ask. To become a part of this position, he needed to get letters of recommendation as a junior from teachers, and as a department, we had to give a kind of a thumbs up or a thumbs down. There weren't enough thumbs in the room for Peter. If this continues going forward, any of the underclassmen, if you go and you look in your course book for senior year, Mentors in Motion, it'll probably have his picture. This is the ideal student to have standing next to me in any kind of classroom. Always on task, always polite. You could be the best athlete or not so much, and it does not matter. Peter is there to help you, assist you, and make you better. It is very rare to see a student take that much care in somebody else's successes, and he does it on a daily basis. It is not uncommon as a phys ed teacher to see a group of students congregating and maybe getting a little bit loud, and you start making your way there because it's probably trouble. This morning, Peter came in, greeted me, we talked for a little bit, and then when he went over to his peers, he was like the Pied Piper. People all rushed to him because of such a positive attitude he has. And as it was getting loud, I looked over and I saw it was him. I didn't even have to worry about it. I didn't bat an eye. I knew we were in good hands. So, my student of the year, Peter, congratulations.
Thank you.
Look at this.
I would now like to invite up Ms. Ross with her nominee, Soraya Moore.
Hello, good morning. Today I am recognizing Soraya Moore as my Student of the Month, as she displays many qualities of a successful student. Soraya consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic during class, always striving to do well and taking pride in her work. She regards every English assignment with a sense of importance and seriousness. I've witnessed her commitment to her academics as she continually challenges herself on several assignments, whether it be choosing the more difficult writing prompt or going the extra mile instead of producing work that is just good enough. And I say that because one day we were working together, just kind of conferencing on her essay we were writing, or our first paragraph. And I said, well, what topic are you using? And she said, well, I did choose this one, but then I decided to choose that one because it was a little bit more challenging, and I really want to challenge myself. So that to me is my first example of why she deserves Student of the Month. She should also be recognized for her interaction with other students in the classroom, which highlights her maturity and leadership qualities. Her academic commitment and motivation thus far into her freshman year is not only evident, but should be commended, which is why I selected Soraya for my Student of the Month. This is for you. And that's for you. Wait, I think we have a picture.
I'm now going to call up Miss Ainsley for her Student of the Month, Zoe Brown.
Hello there. It's my pleasure to recognize Zoe as my choice for Student of the Month for Honors Biology. I usually choose a freshman in my honors courses that have made a good transition from the middle school to honors classes. It really is a big jump, and sometimes students find it pretty difficult, but Zoe has made a very seamless transition. I appreciate her work ethic and her just kind of coming in right away, getting started immediately on our Think Now question or whatever it is. She's always the first person to have her notebook open and to be already working while I'm trying to redirect everybody else. She saves me from a silent classroom often when some of the kids are kind of shy and don't want to respond to a question. Zoe will be the one who volunteers an answer, and I really appreciate that. From the very first week of school, she was coming down during resource period to finish a graphing project that some of her peers kind of maybe left her a little hanging on. But she was coming down, working on it consistently, and I just really appreciate her for that. So because of her hard work, participation, good work ethic, I wanted to recognize Zoe as my Student of the Month.
So our last Student of the Month nomination comes from our guidance department, Mr. Donnelly, with Sharon Vasudevan.
Hi, everybody. I love doing this, especially because we come from a little bit different of a background than a lot of the subject teachers that are seeing the kids in a different realm. I think we get truly what is the best of the students. I can look from afar and see all of the academic success that Sharon's had through her career here at Lawrence, but I think her personal characteristics outweigh the extreme, academic success that Sharon's had throughout her career. Stemming from last year with her concern and worry about her brother starting here at the high school and the effort to go in and make sure that he had everything that he needed to be successful to start this year, from hosting new students and touring them around, emailing to make sure that she's doing the right thing. And, one of the things that I really want Sharon to work on, every email that I get from Sharon starts with, "I'm sorry to bother you." You are not a bother. You are an absolute pleasure to work with. And everyone that I know that you've had the chance to surround yourself with is very lucky to have you in their lives. So continue to be you, shoot for the stars, and instead of landing on the moon, you're gonna land up on the stars. So congrats, Sharon.
These students are recognized for doing great things inside and outside the classroom through student activities, mentoring, playing sports, and exemplifying good character. Let's celebrate these students once again on their accomplishment for being named October Student of the Month. Now, I want all of my Student of the Month nominees to take a moment and acknowledge your families, because we would not be here today without their support and guidance. Your role in their achievements is invaluable. Your presence here today is a testament to your support and encouragement. Let's give it up for our family Students of the Month. I would like to thank everyone for attending the ceremony today. We are now going to be taking a group photo and individual photo. So my Students of the Month, you can leave your certificates and your belongings at your seats, and you're gonna go meet Benny down there to start taking the group photo. Parents, please join your child if you would like to take pictures of the group and individual pictures as well. And we have refreshments up here, bagels and coffee for everyone. We appreciate you coming to our ceremony today and thank you for your support. Thank you, everyone.